Morning, YouTube. Well, I thought I'd catch you up on a few little things that have slipped through the cracks. When I was at Big Bend, my senile GPS decided to die, and not a big deal. I can still read a paper map, but I was talking to another couple there, Tony and Sally, and they happen to have a GPS that they weren't using. So they gave me this nice little Garmin. This one I think is upgradable, where mine wasn't. So big thanks to them. This is nicer than the one I had. I can actually put coordinates into this one, and that's nice, because sometimes, like the place I'm at right now, they didn't have an address in freecampsites.net, but they did have the coordinates, although the coordinates were wrong, but it got me within a couple of miles. Anyway, so that's that. Let's see. By now you've seen the thing about me losing the solar panel, putting that on. Well, that day it happened. I spent most of the afternoon tracking down where to get the one I'd bought to replace it, and was all set to take off 9 o'clock in the morning, go get it. Started the bus up. Started right up just like usual, ran about 30-40 seconds and then just died. Turned over like crazy, would not start. So being diesel, I mean, with a gas engine, it's either fuel, fire, or air. Diesel, it's either fuel or air, because there's no fire. So I knew it was getting plenty of air, so I figured it had to be fuel and the fuel filter. So I called around to a bunch of places. Let's see, Napa was closed. It was a Sunday. AutoZone had one. They were about 1.25 miles away, so I went for a nice 1.25 mile walk. Took me by O'Reilly's on the way, which wasn't listed in the search I did. So I picked up the one at AutoZone. They only had the one, so I stopped at O'Reilly's, and they had another one there. So I bought the second one. O'Reilly's was a wick. It's a little more expensive, but it's in a plastic bag. So now I have that one as a spare. So lessons learned. How often should I change the fuel filter? Well, I had put on almost 11,000 miles on that last one. So the rule is change it more often than that. I'm going to try to change it about every 10,000 miles, but I have the spare in case it ever happens again. So you get that taken care of. I mentioned where I am today. This place, I'm at the Delta Dawns Casino and Racetrack, and the free parking for RVs is right next to the racetrack. And they're out there. I saw a couple horses warming up. Looks like there's some over there walking. So what's going to be nice, that I get to watch some horse races right out of my bus. And best part about that is not being up with the excitement of the grandstand and all that, but I won't be betting. I will be here. But between now and then, I'll probably head up. There's a buffet, and the locals who told me how to find this place when the GPS got me lost told me that the buffet here is really good. So I'm going to head into that and enjoy it, and then come out and watch some horse races. I'm going to be right at the last turn, so it ought to be right by where it gets exciting. So maybe I'll get a little bit of coverage of that, and I'll put that on right after this. But I think that's all the updates I wanted to give you, and I'm gonna go in, get something to eat, enjoy the races, and I'll see you down the road. Bye, YouTube. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention is that by signing up for the Players Club card, cost me nothing. I got this nice free shirt. I mean, some of the casinos I've been at have given me $5 of free play or $10 of free play. But this one gives me a shirt. Say, hey, I don't have to play anything. I get a free shirt. Well, the buffet was pretty good. There's the casino out there and racetrack out there. So I think I'll go curl up and watch some horse races. Now, my late wife Eileen really loved horse racing. She'd watch it on TV all the time. Never bet, just loved watching the horses. And she would have loved being camped here watching this. Pretty cool.
Boom.